Professor Banner TV, it's the Battle Rap Show. Today I got a special guest. He is actually going for the Don't Flop title in November. Make sure you get your tickets from don'tfloptickets.com. We got a man like GEMIN1. What you saying, my bro?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Come on.
Excited to be in the building. We ain't done this in a minute.
Nah,
Last time we did this was years ago.
Yeah, the Crooks and Clashes thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, we got Quill coming up. I'm excited.
What you saying? You're winning that?
Yeah, I think I can't really let Quill beat me. I think I've been talking too much shit to him for years now.
I hear that. I always point out Quill tried out on the same day as me, innit? So we're kind of like twins, Don't Flop twins, birthday twins.
My first time seeing Quill battle was against Zen. Do you remember that battle?
No, I don't think so.
It's when he had a battle in Leeds for the birthday, and I remember he choked, and he walked over to my area, and he didn't even know me, but he looked deflated. And then a year later, I was battling Big T on that stage, and he was battling some Australian guy.
Who was the Australian guy?
Nobody remembers.
Dundee or something?
Shh.
Oh,
nah, I'm excited for the Quill battle.
Have you watched any Quill battles that you rated?
What, in life?
Any in particular, like that you could say, you know what, yeah, you actually smoked that battle.
No, so Quill's a demon. Like him against Soul, like that was a good Quill. Him against Yunnan back in the day, that was a good Quill. But I feel like Quill takes safe battles.
Yeah.
Like he's battled Soul in a 1 round, or he's battled Yunnan 2 rounds. He's the only person who's done 2-round battles.
For real? Why did he do 2 rounds versus Yunnan?
He's done 2 2-round battles. He's done a 2-round battle versus Kotd.
Oh, I'm asking.
Oh, you're actually asking? Yeah. Let's just film this.
How is he getting away with doing 2-round battles? I would imagine that that I know would be like, nah, man, like you gotta do 3 rounds, bruv. What's a 2-round battle?
Bro, how do you get a 2-round battle? I don't even know that. How can you set up a 2-round battle? Like you can't split that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So nah, Quill's fire. I think Quill's good. Like Quill's sick, but I can't let Quill keep that title. I don't think he deserves it.
Where do you go after Quill? Like, because this is one thing I always wonder. Yeah, like with Don't Flop at the moment, like even with Zen, innit, they want to get Zen an unbeat title contender, and we was talking to. I'm gonna leak this anyway, so I don't know if it's gonna happen or if it's getting booked. But if it does, then you heard it here first. We was talking to Black T the other day, and he was saying he wants to do an unbeat battle, and I was like, look, I'll get you the Zen battle for the title. I'd like you to do an unbeat battle beforehand, but by the time you have, he would have done 2 battles on Don't Flop, a couple on PB, battle dialect. So, but yeah, I think they're struggling at the minute to get title contenders, bro. So like, even when you look at it, if you never step back up, who would Quill be facing for the Don't Flop title?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know who's there for Quill. I mean, they could have given him some of that dialect if dialect wanted it, because he's stepped back, and obviously dialect's got the long-standing record on Don't Flop. Like he's done.
Shot. He's never had a Don't Flop title match, has he?
No, but he was definitely in. He was definitely in like the line of question. Like when I came in, it was Yunnan and dialect were like the 2 like big names under like Tony and Shotty. Soul was like on his come up. Yeah. Like he. Like as
no one rated Soul like that too.
Yeah, like I rated him. Like, but when I came in, he started really like firing and coming up. But when I came in, them 2 was like solid. Like, well, I think like obviously Respect BA's just stepped back outside, which is an interesting one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Respect. I think like he's someone that like he's got a long standing as well in like hip hop and shit. So
definitely
he'd be a good shout. But I don't know Quill. I don't know who Quill wants really and truly. Like. He should have battled Bizzo instead of Visual, but he didn't. And now, like him battling Bizzo made sense because they both were title holders. If he loses this, and if Bizzo loses it, that battle it should have just happened already. Ooh. Like he battled for the Sharks. He battled when he was match day. He could have battled him, but he battled Visual instead. Yeah. Bizzo didn't take one of them, I don't think. Oh wait, no, he took Yunnan. But
I'm predicting Bobby to beat Bizzo this time, man. I think. Bizzo's got a very formulaic style. I think he's got a very, very kind of clear formula to his writing and his delivery. And I think if you sometimes it doesn't matter how good an opponent is or how good the battler is. Sometimes I feel like he's a person who's easy to beat at the moment if for the right person. Takes the right angles and the right approach. I think it's kind of easy. It's a no-brainer to beat him at the moment for the right person, like Bobby, for example.
I feel like I know what you're saying in the sense that what he does can be like neutralized by like other factors. If that's what you're saying. Yeah.
He's a bit of a one-trick pony. No disrespect, but he has got one style in it. We haven't really seen him break out and do other stuff.
I feel like Bizzo's strength is like just his writing and like his projection. Like he projects pretty well now. Like he's got better at that. I think the thing is, I never thought Bizzo was whack. Like even back in the day, you could hear he can raps. Like because he understood how to rap back then. But I know he didn't have the thing that he has now. But that thing that he didn't have then is still like the factor that you're on about. Like he's working on it still. So it's still like, and it's something he's gonna need against Lou Castro because Lou Castro is a big performer, big personality. His content's different. So I understand what you're saying. That Bobby's content is not as straightforward as Bizzo in a sense of like writing. Bizzo's trying to hit you with punchlines, like and bars, like all the time, which is great. But Bobby does a bunch of different stuff as well, which can sometimes overpower bars. Like sometimes like just the real rounds can like overpower like punchlines and shit like that. A lot of times they do.
No, of course.
And Bobby raps in a more unpredictable way. Like Bobby's flow is way more unpredictable than Bizzo's.
No, of course, man. Yeah, definitely. But again, I think that's a good and a bad thing, innit? Because Bobby is unpredictable in himself, innit? So you don't really know what Bobby you're gonna get on the day.
Yeah, so this is the thing, like Bizzo's a safer bet.
Yeah, he's consistent, innit?
Bizzo's a safer bet because what he does as well, his style of rap is a safer way of rapping. Not that that's anything bad against him either, but if you're always planning on writing a punchline, like very like every 2-4 bars, maybe 8 at a push, then it's like boxing. You're just hitting more. So if Bobby is doing something that's long-winded that doesn't hit, he's just not hit now for like 16 bars instead of like Bizzo hitting him every 2, every 4. So there's risks when you come with them different styles. Like that's what people don't see. Like you can write to win, and sometimes writing to win isn't as fun and like isn't as creative as writing what you want to write.
Of course.
Like I find myself sometimes getting torn with that, and these days I'm just like, just write what you like, bruv. Don't write thinking too much about. Like you always got to a little bit, but if you don't like it and you're starting to overthink it, don't do it.
But that's like with me. I think some of my favorite battles I've had a lot. I always said this as well. I think when I first joined Don't Flop, I kind of tried to be a Don't Flop MC. I tried to be a Don't Flop rapper. And I thought, oh, this is how they do it, so must be how I do it. When really I was a rapper before that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that was my mistake, innit? And then once I started becoming myself again and just saying I'm going to rap like how Hulk raps and not how a Don't Flop rapper raps, then people started rating me. And I think that's like something that up-and-comers need to realise is the uniqueness that you already bring to it is what's going to get you the fans. And the more you try and be like, you know, because there is... When you watch it at home, again, like I said with Bizzo and that he's formulaic and that, like, there's formulas that you can watch it and think, if he raps like that and I rap like this, I can beat him. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you end up rapping like that, but that's not your style. You've just done it to beat that person. And then it's like you started basically becoming that brand, innit? Yeah,
it's like what we was talking about earlier when I say, like, I want to like everything I say. I don't want to watch back and ever be like, oh, I wish I didn't say that. Because if I watch it and I think, I wish I didn't say that, I was probably writing it and I was probably 50-50 about if I wanted to say it. Like, nah, it might work. And I'm like, nah, I knew this shit weren't going to work. Like, so I think people just got to be conscious of that as well. You want to like your material in 5 years' time. You don't want to, like, go back, watch your battle and be like, oh, why did I say that shit? That shit's dead. Like,
definitely. And I'm the opposite as well. I think a lot of battles I've done I thought were really, really bad. And then recently I've watched a couple and I was like, hey, that wasn't that bad, you know? Like, I kind of smoked that. But again, it's just because it's aging well with your personality as well, innit? Like you said. I think that's why a lot of people don't want to come back. So, like there's people who their whole thing was, like, Innuendo, for example. His character was, like, rape jokes and shit like that. And obviously in 2023, it's not going to go down as well. So I think a lot of people just steer clear of battling because they can't be that persona anymore, innit? Whereas if you was just yourself in the first place, you'd be all right.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've definitely even fell victim to the, like, trying to pander to... It's not even pander to the crowd. It's like, obviously, Don't Flop as well is, like, a different... Or, like, when I came into Don't Flop, like, there is, like, formulas you see that, like, work better. Obviously, when I first came in, it was just, I'm going to rap how I want to rap. And then it's hard as well because I'm like, oh, everyone's being funny and I feel like I have to be funny. Like, I remember that feeling. Like, now, if I'm funny, it's because I want to be. But sometimes, I think even in the Rivers battle, I did certain things and I'm like, I'm trying to be funny. Like, but I don't even want to be. I just want to bar out. Like, that's not what I'm here for. Like, sometimes things happen organically. I just think with writing process, it should be organic. Like, you should enjoy the writing process. It shouldn't be like something you thought out like a plan too much.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I think, like, even with me, I always explain to people, I don't really necessarily sit down and go for, like, I'm going to write bars now for this person and sit there for 2 hours. What I'm doing is, like, I'll be on the bus to work and then 2 bars will come into my head and I'll jot it down and I'll put my phone away. And then later that day I'll be shitting, 2 bars will come to my head, I'll jot it down and put my phone away. And then obviously over the month or whatever, I've acquired like bare different bars, and then before, like, a few weeks before the battle I'll compile it. But I think a lot of people, you lose the love when you sit there trying to force yourself to write, and it's like, then you start panicking, like, I need to have these bars for my man by this time, sitting there trying to force to write and your mind's blank, innit? What's your process? Do you have a writing process?
Yeah, my writing process is horrible and long. I hate it. I think back in the day, I didn't have to think of bars really too much. I feel like bars came to me. Like, I feel like I had that, like, and I loved that. Like, shit would come to me so quick, like, it'd be easy, like. And I think, obviously, being in battle rap makes it harder because you're using that muscle, like, 50,000 times more. So I remember, I think for, like, the first year of battle rap, I was just dumping bars I had in a notes folder from before battle rap that just didn't fit on tunes. Because I was like, why would I say this type of shit on a tune? There's no reason in it. What vibe is this? Why am I getting this?
Being Aggie on the track.
Well, yeah, why am I using this much wordplay that don't really apply to... the bar won't fit. Like, I'm trying to make, trying to fit this on a beat ruins the bar type shit because I got to fit it within the beat. Like, so I just used to have loads of shit like that. And I think I was living off that for like a year in battle rap, near enough. Like, obviously, I'm still coming up with new shit for people, but I could go back to that notes folder for ages. And I just think as I got older, the bars stopped coming to me as much. So I do sometimes have to proper take time out and sit down and, like, think about shit, get inspiration. But more time, what I do is I write a list of stuff about the person. So, like, I have a process. So, like, write everything about the person. So, things I might want to talk about, things I could compare. Then I'll make another notes with maybe bars about that stuff. Then I'll end up with about 30 note folders on one person by the time the battle's done.
That's mad.
Literally, just because I'll write so many notes and I have to keep, like, filtering through. So, all right, yeah, that's the newer version. This is the newer version. And get rid of stuff or else it's too much stuff on the page. But, yeah, my writing process isn't the best. But I think I come out with way more bars by the end of it than I should.
Definitely.
But I try to just write naturally. Like, sometimes I'll just pick a multi and just go off it and see what I land on. Because if I find, like, 2 bars I like in a multi, I might just be able to go off it and I'll find, like, 4 other. If I can find what I like to do is find more than one punchline in a multi. So if I can find, like, 5 punchlines in one multi and I can batter that punchline for, like, 16 bars, because I know I can make it flow good and I can sound snappy with it while I'm punching. So that's usually, like, my preferred style. Like, I just really want to, like, get rapid fire on you.
Of course, I hear that, bro. Would you say, like, would you hand on heart say that you think that your writing level is better than Quill's?
Yeah. Hand on heart, yeah.
Have you seen any, like, obvious weaknesses that you could say why you think he's not as good as you?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say them.
Okay. Gonna save it for the battle.
Yeah, I'm just not going to say them. Like, I'm not going to let him know what too many of his weaknesses are. He don't have too many. Like, I'll give Quill that. Like, Quill is very, very good. Like, so any weaknesses I feel he has that I feel like I can chip at, I'm not really going to let him know. But
I heard him on a beat the other day for the first time in a while, and he was actually kind of on beat, so...
Quill's decent on beat. Quill's not, like, terrible on beat.
He used to be. He got there.
I think that was, like, before I came in, but, like, I'm not here. I I've heard him. He's got. I think he got a Don't Flop Drops that was decent. Like he's got a few things. His flow is like sometimes a bit not offbeat, but it's his own. Like sometimes he'll like I don't know. He'll drop it late on per. I don't know what he's doing, but no, he can spit on beat. Quill can spit on beat, but he can't spit on beat with me. If we do a diss tune, I'm slaughtering him. The only reason he'll do good is because he'll reply to me. So we'll have time to break it apart, do a Kotd, add special effects, get 7 man in the studio, all of that.
So obviously recently as well, a lot of people have seen you end up on the Beta Squad. How did that come about, man?
Big up Soul Jitsu, that come through Soul Jitsu not being able to make it. Shout at me.
This is the subs, innit?
Yeah, shout out to Soul Jitsu. That's why I bust him some bread.
Yeah, standards.
Keep it in the family. They asked me the thing, because bare the questions were like, did you split the money with Manic? Like the other brother. It was like, did you split the money with him? And I'm like, nah, I bust Trouble because Trouble was there. I didn't expect to see Trouble. Yeah. So I'm just waiting it was an acting, innit?
Yeah.
So
there's someone ringing and saying, "Hey, stop talking on the business."
Nah, but yeah, when I won the bread, obviously I was like, nah, because I didn't know I could win money. Like when I went there, obviously I thought I was set up to fail when I look back. I didn't get sent the beat, and everyone else got sent the beat, and the man them just played me the beat in the waiting area first. So I was like, cool, it's just a drill beat. I got something for this. And then they told me to write bars for these, man, but I didn't watch Beta Squad really like that. So obviously I know who Nico is, and I know who Chunks is, and I know Stormzy, but the other people there, I didn't really know like that.
What's his name? Darkest and that?
No, Darkest isn't even on it. That's what I mean. So it's easy to confuse a lot of them. What do you call them? Influencers.
Yeah. Because I always get Sidemen and Beta Squad confused as well.
Bro, the amount of people that will come up to me like, you was on the Sidemen, innit? And I'm just like, yeah, because I can't bother to explain it. And I know...
I didn't know if I was correct when I said Beta Squad.
Yeah. So there's that confusion as well. So I remember I'm watching a couple of them on the morning because they only sent me the brief like 2 days before, and it was like, they want you to have like a roast part for these, man, like prepared. And I'm like, whoa, like... So I'm trying to watch it like the night before in the morning of like, and I'm kind of annoyed like, this is long, like I don't know these, man. So I'm watching a couple of the episodes, and you're seeing like some of the man, they're wearing like green jumpsuits and they're doing like guest star black person and shit like that. And I'm like, are we gonna be in jumpsuits? I don't even know what's going on, to be fair, because they're saying come for the episode and that. They didn't really tell me too much information. And then when I was trying to do the freestyle, I remember when I got in the foyer, I was like, I'm not doing the freestyle to the man. I was like, I'm not doing that. I was like,
that's calm, bro.
I was like, I'm not doing it because they told me yesterday. But then when I walked in and it was like mid-process and everything's going on, I would clock in. I was like, I'm not going to be able to get out of this. And now they're telling me I can win bread. I'm like, I've got to think of some bars. I thought of the Philly thing on the way there. The send man back home to Philly. But the rest of the shit, I was just sitting there. I was like, I've got to think of bars for these, man, while they're asking me all these questions. That's why I'm bare silent in half the thing. I'm just answering the questions straight because I'm like, I know they're going to get to this part. And they're gonna ask me to spit bars for them. And I was like, it needs to be like PG kind of light bars, but bars that are good enough that they'll get some type of reaction in it. I was like, if I end it this and Stormzy and walk away, it will look good. That's all I thought. I was like, if I got to end it like Par and Stormzy, just Car, it'll work. But yeah, to be fair, that was good, Car.
Well, did it impact your like your brand or your following or anything like that in a positive way?
Yeah, I'll definitely say it did. I will never I'll say that definitely has been a big thing. Like I probably get stopped as much for that as just battle rap now. Like randomly, it'll be like 50-50. Like people will be like, oh yeah, I saw you on the Beta Squad. Like in the randomest places. So yeah, that one helps. The only thing that annoyed me is they didn't tag me or nothing. Even when they post it, like they just don't tag me. Yeah. Cause they got a huge following, but yeah, no, it definitely did a lot for me. I'll tell anyone if you go on one of them shows, just make sure you show out, like, because you can get a lot of good promotion off it. But it was good I dropped my name in it and how you can find me. Yeah.
Did you see Pedro and that on there?
Yeah, I did. When I was watching it though, I was thinking, bro, you man need to play the game.
Trust me,
like, you man are trying to get him out straight away.
This is what like Lefty and that told me. Yeah, that they got told if you know anyone, don't act like you know them. Don't say anything. Yeah, you're not allowed to talk to them. Whatever. Yeah. And then he said that he got in there and he saw Pedro come in. They looked at each other and laughed, yeah. And then Pedro kept offering him a drink because Pedro had a bottle of vodka or something. And then Lefty was just nodding in it, just nodding and getting drinks off him, but he weren't talking in it. And then they said, like, obviously, if you know someone, don't say you know them in it, yeah. And then Pedro went in and then heard, whose voice was it?
Is it Rivers or something?
Someone. He's like, nah, I know that voice, Impact. He's like, that's
yeah.
Impact. Yeah, I know Impact. I battled him. And it's like, bro, you just fucked up the game. You know what I mean? He's like, no, man. So,
yeah, because now they know you man actually rap at least.
Yeah, like.
Nah, I mean that one was good, but it was I don't think it didn't really give like them man a chance to showcase themselves anyway because they was all blindfolded and it was But yeah, I see it. It's good that we're getting people involved in that. I recently did some shit for JD on their new series.
Sick.
They got the Mars Rapper series.
Sick.
They got 2 episodes out. So yeah, if you ain't seen that, go check it out. I'm not in that, but I helped on that stuff, so yeah.
Calm.
So that was good. I think that came from that. So I think obviously they got a similar production team.
Obviously, this is like not your first rodeo in terms of the media stuff. You was in the movie as well, innit?
Yeah, but no one I didn't get too much people that stopped me after that. But that was lit car. The main thing I was lit about that was it was like they had posters about that in like the ends and shit. So there was like one in Ealing and shit. Like so for me that was crazy. Like I just like the bus stop opposite Bagel Bite.
Yeah.
Like they had the poster and it said like Gemini versus Kotd. So I think things like that and like my mum being like, "Raw, I see that on the train." Like those things were gas for me. So that's probably the main thing for that whole experience. Obviously being in the film was sick as well. But working on the film was fun as well. Like that's when I got to write with Tony Shuffle, and Erg.
Ergonomics.
Yeah, me and Ergy.
Yeah, so any more acting and that? You want to do more acting and stuff like that?
I'd be gassed to do acting, to be honest, but I think I need an agent for that. So if there's any agents that want to put me in your films, yeah, get me.
Yeah, no, I think you'd be good. I think you'd be good, man. I think you got that versatility, should I say?
Yeah, I mean, I think all the shit kind of blends into one. Like battle rap, fucking...
Yeah, it's entertaining, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just entertainment, I guess, isn't it? Yeah. Like me and Shuffle and we lot did did you see the dumb little skit we did?
Yeah, the desk. Yeah,
that shit was jokes.
Yeah.
So that was like my first one of those. That was random. I just hit them like... I was like, because battle rap, we don't do too many fun things and you know what I'm saying? Like
Since you beat up
Since I beat up yeah. So I thought I'd take it. See, look, like, when I beat up I got hate. Like, I got so much hate for beating up yeah. So I think this was, like, a better step. This was, like, better branding. Like, so I'm working on it. But, yeah. Beating up was
they didn't
funny
receive that well, innit? I think that was
I got why at the end. It was the way it was marketed. I think if it was just me beating up in a video, it would have been hilarious. Yeah. But we marketed it in a way that attracted a lot of hate. So I understand. It's what I think I expected it. When I got it, I was a bit upset. Like, don't hate me this much. Damn.
Of course.
Like, I thought everyone would laugh about it. Everyone's like, nah, we take this dead serious. I was like,
Did you watch the Big J Salt Pappy thing?
Was that the boxing thing?
Yeah. What did you think of that?
I can't remember the exact things he said. I don't know if I cared too much, if I'm being honest. What was he say? He said racist bars, innit? Or,
basically, yeah.
It wasn't racist.
It's just...
it's Big J stuff, innit?
Yeah, so the guy was like... I think the guy's from the Philippines or something.
But didn't he tell him he wanted him to like rap at him like that?
Apparently it was all set up like... Because Halal Ham, who the guy was fighting, obviously he got Big J to come out and diss his opponent. Halal Ham's... he's battled on Don't Flop back in the day. His name was HK.
Yeah. Can we pause though, Carl? It's like how we like, and shouts to HK because I got no drums with him. But how are we gonna even have this conversation about what Big J did when he's battling someone called Halal Ham? Isn't that like a disrespect to Islam and like whatever?
No, cause obviously,
like,
because you can be ham, you can get turkey ham in it. So it can be actually halal ham, innit? That is halal ham, innit? It's not pork, it's halal ham, innit?
Is that what they call it? Fair enough. Like, no, fair enough. Like, I don't know. Yeah, no, you might be right. Fair enough. I thought he's taking a piss though. And I know
ham ain't a
HK
specific meat, is it? It's just the cut. It's the way it's processed.
Yeah, all right, you might be right. But I know HK, Ain't HK taking a piss for that? Come on.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he's trying to take the piss for that.
definitely.
He's not doing it like that. He's saying it because of that.
Definitely.
He's saying like,
but that's
halal
what
folk.
is there. That's his whole
Yeah, that's what I'm
persona,
saying.
innit? He's piss taker.
Yeah.
So he's obviously got Big J, and apparently in the dressing room and that, they was in the hotel and shit, and then him and his coach were saying to Big J like, yeah, like, because Big J was saying, I don't think I should do this, innit? And they were like, nah, trust me, make sure you say them bars, make sure you say them bars. It's gonna be joke. It's gonna be joke. And then when he was spitting in the ring, the camera cuts to Halal Ham, yeah, he's all shaking his head and looking like he don't know what's going on, bruv. That was the joke. It's like, bruv, you got sold the fuck out. And I think that is like, some people, they don't realise that is show business, isn't it? Like, people will say, yeah, do this, do that, it's going to work out. And when it don't, they're not going to take any responsibility. They're going to be like, mate, yeah, good luck. You get me? You done your thing.
I'm dead.
Well, but I think that would, you know what it is? That was a missed opportunity, because I think battle rap in this YouTube boxing world and that would fit so perfectly.
Yeah, it would, because it's polarized and it's just, yeah, it's the stuff they want. It's polarized and it can be as extravagant and as wild as they want it to be.
I was saying to Quill the other day, literally, like, imagine you versus Gem. Like, imagine KSI and Logan Paul, whatever, about to fight. They come out and walk out. Instead of having rappers, you know, when they come out and have, like, rappers walk through the ring walk, they just walk out, get in the ring, and then they both have a man walk from their corner and battle each other in the ring. The problem is Big J was dissing that other boxer who can't battle him back.
Yeah.
If you both brought a battler to represent you in the ring, and you had a little one-rounder in the ring before the battle, now the crowd's hype. Do you get me? Like, if you make it make sense, and you're dissing the boxer and the battler, it's gonna pop it off.
Do you know what though? I've always thought, yeah, Queen of the Ring looks so fucking sick. You know the old school battles where it looks packed out and the battle in the boxing ring. That shit looks crazy.
Trust me.
I was mad, but you've never like. I would happily battle in a boxing ring because it looks lit.
The mad thing is, a lot of people don't know that started as you see that Vague guy.
Yeah, it was King of the Ring,
and he was a battler as well.
Yeah, no, I think that shit looks crazy. That's one of the best setups I see in battle rap. Yeah. The boxing ring thing.
Definitely. There's been some good setups. I used to like the bunker as well, the Kotd thing, when they had the venue specifically for battle rap.
Yeah, that was cold.
They built like a little pentagon stand thing in it, like that's sick.
What do you think the best venue in the UK is that we've used so far?
I don't know, you know.
We'll say big venue, not small. Let's go big venue. So for big events, so no fiddlers, no jam. Even though jam's kind of, you can do that semi-big event.
I enjoyed Ministry of Sound.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Ministry of Sound. I like that experience.
I was going to say Ministry. I weren't there in the checkpoint. Wait, what was the one? Wait,
I only went to one there. I think it was Verdict or something.
What, in Ministry?
Yeah.
Wait,
Quill battled some Canadian brother, Harry.
Yeah,
Dirty Harry. Yeah.
Can we just talk about how Er's been given battle rap's just been giving Quill these default international battlers forever? Who did you give him? Harry Dirty.
Dirty Harry.
Harry Dirty.
He was some young Asian brother, innit? And he just showed up once.
He's from Flip Top. You got him a Flip Top battler?
No, he's in Canada, but he seemed Asian ethnicity.
So his first international was from Flip Top, and his second international was from I don't even know what league he was from. He don't even exist no more. Does he still battle?
Who? Dirty Harry?
I don't know. Who was I do know his name was Purpose. I actually like Purpose, but for all sakes of this conversation...
I don't think Purpose battles, because Australia kind of, the battle scene there, I need to speak to someone from there and get all the information, but I see a lot of shit. It kind of fell apart. There was no battles at all coming out of Australia for the past few years. I think they recently done an event. But I think there was a lot of politics and beef between the leagues and shit, so... I want to find out more. If you know, and hit me in the comments and send me the right way to speak to someone. We'll do it live on a Zoom or something. But yeah, that Purpose guy was alright. Still, he was alright.
He was alright. He beat Quill as well. Quill's taking L's. He just pretends he doesn't. Quill's taking mad L's. They're just not that bad because he's not been in that many smoky battles. Like, he's been in barely any actual smoky battles when you actually think about it. What battles with Quill, you're like, yo, that was smoke on both sides, and damn, there's barely any. He avoids smoke. He has couple smoky battles.
If we, obviously, like you said, innit, you got a kind of smoking because you've been talking smoky. Just hypothetically, yeah, and again, personally, I'm cool with Quill, yeah. He's my guy, you're my guy. I've always said to you from the start when you was early on in your career, I said to you, blood, you're gonna be the best in the UK. I always said you was the best in the UK from early on. I told you you should battle Tony D and take the title, and you said, "Nah, that's my guy, that's the uncle, rare. That's when you was first seeing Daniels coming in." Do you get what I'm saying? I've been saying it from then.
Young.
But I personally think you're gonna win the battle. My prediction. But what happens if you don't? Are you gonna like, because if you don't, all of this talk and rare, like what is next for you then? Is it gonna be like you're gonna just bounce into another big battle? Like how do you think you're gonna take it if it doesn't happen?
First of all, I don't feel like. First of all, big love, and second of all, I don't feel like Quill was an easy battle. Like I feel like I'll rap battle.
That's why I'm asking it, because as much as we can say you're gonna win it, there is obviously, we know there's a possibility that Quill could turn up and do something.
I feel like Quill's hunger level is gonna be on 50,000 because I think he sees everyone saying he's gonna lose. Like if I put up a poll, the polls against him are disgusting. They're violent. Like they're violent. I put up a poll like, who do you think is going to be the 2 new champs of next year? There was 4 options, like Bizzo, me, Quill, me, Bobby. All the sections were in out of me and Bobby and me and Bizzo, and his shit was looking like 9% on either. It was bad. He got like 18 votes out of like 200 or something.
Is that in the forum in the Facebook group?
No, this is online. This is on Twitter. This is just me tweeting out, everyone reposting it and just letting it run for 24 hours. He's get like, and I've done it before. He gets badly, so I know he's gonna be on smoke. And I think he's dangerous when he gets put in that position. Cause he'll do some weird corny shit and it will work.
Is he gonna pour water?
Like I feel like Quill will win, but he will. I feel like Quill will win, but he will never be able to rap better. Like if Quill wins, it don't change nothing for me because he can't rap better than me. Like if he wins on battle rap terms, which is he might be able to out battle rap me. Like he might be able to do some battle rap shit, but he knows, and everyone else in the fucking world knows he can't rap better than me. So my career is kind of fine. I'll go on and still do another big battle and headline another card, and then Quill will have the Don't Flop title, and he will still struggle to get a battle he actually wants after that, and I'll probably get lined up with Shotty, and he will still be chasing that man.
Do you think, like, does anything go through your head in terms of, like, obviously you know how battle rap events typically work, yeah? And on the day, Ur's going to get battlers in the building to judge the battle, or he might send it to people or whatever, yeah? Do you think about that as well? Like, how, I don't know if Ur's decided on how he's going to do it, whether it's going to... Because I remember, like, they used to just do judging in the room, and then it got cool to send it off for video judging and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you have a preference on how it's judged? Do you think about the judging situation and that? Because as much as you say you can rap better than him, you know, it's all of our peers, innit? That's judging. We're being judged by our peers, innit, every time we battle, innit? So it's not like it's going to be impartial people. If they are more... you know, like just like him better, they're gonna vote for him, innit?
I mean, but you can lose a battle and you can still rap better than the other person, right? Yunnan raps better than 90% of battle rap, and he's lost to most of, like, he's lost to a lot of people, like, but he's still one of the best rappers in battle rap. Like, I don't think that changed anything. Kotd beat me. I still think I can rap rings around him, just actually rapping. Like, battle rap and rap is different. Like, so I don't know. Like, if Quill, look. I feel like Quill's got a high percentage of winning because Quill's amazing at what he does. Like, I'll give him that. He's very good at what he does. But I'm not worried about... I hope we get judged in the room. Car, what's the point? Like, we might as well get judged on the day I win it right there and then. Like, so I can chat shit if I win. Straight away on camera. And I want my awards in the building, everything. I want to be anointed.
You're going to be waiting 3 weeks.
Man wants to get anointed right away. I want anointment. And then if I win, I go for the other title next year. Bang. And then I get both of them.
Unify.
Yeah, unify the thing. Bizzo, Shotty. They're my 2024 hit list. They're the only people I really got on my hit list. And then whoever
I'm surprised you ain't on that GTX card, man.
I think that was like an original card, so it's like they're trying to go for like the
old schools.
Yeah, and I get that vibe. And yeah, I'm not sure if that would have worked anyway. So yeah. But I think Disaster said like he's open to stuff, but I don't think it'll be a minute before I can do those things. But yeah, I'll be excited when I can go.
Yeah, because you're obviously like you are one of the biggest UK battle rappers ever, but you've never been on Kotd and that, innit?
Yeah, I regret kind of turning them battles, not like turning them down, but we just never lined up on times back in the day. Like they hit me for stuff, and then I had like a don't flop battle, like kind of close. That was big, and obviously back then I didn't really think there was like an expiration date. So I was like, it's cool, man. I'll get around to these battles when I want to. Like the door won't ever be closed, and I think the door's not necessarily closed now, but I think I've stubbed my toe in the door a bit by doing things in my own life.
Do you know what? Kotd is actually 15 years old today, and so happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to King of the Dot, man.
Definitely.
Legends.
Legendary shit.
Jesus Christ.
Man, just kicking over the drinks and that all over the gaff. But yeah, nah, I was honoured. I'm glad that I was able to battle on Kotd when they came to the UK, innit? Obviously their first UK event. But yeah, that's legendary.
Yeah, that's legendary.
They're doing big things. They're still obviously they just had the Twitch deal with Monster and shit like that. Monster Energy Drink sponsored their 100k tournament and that. So yeah, it's big things in it, and obviously Organic does the Ghost Drops thing in it, the weed.
Yeah,
thing.
that's crazy. That would be like my advice to like any upcoming battlers. Like if you get certain opportunities, take them because you don't know when they will go or when you won't be able to like do those things yourself. You know what I mean? So if you get an opportunity to go Canada and do these things, do them while you can. If you, yeah. So that's my advice to battlers because I could have battled a couple times. I think a good few times, but I thought, nah, we'll do it when it makes more sense. And really, I should have just doubled the workload.
Yeah.
Because I do it now. I did it this year. Like,
yeah, for the experience, innit? For the trip, whatever.
yeah, and you don't know when them things go away due to like whatever, due to COVID, due to your own circumstances, due to whatever. And obviously, when you're going to countries like Canada and America, there are circumstances where you won't be able to get let in. So you have to take that into consideration. And
Like,
those things can be light.
I think even in the UK, like, there's so many good, like, up and coming battlers and shit, yeah, that you see just constantly battling in London or whatever. And it's like, through battle rap, I don't think without battle rap I would have known how cool Bristol is or how sick the hip hop scene is in Brighton, or you know what I mean. Like there's things that I wouldn't have really noticed or took the time to see even in the UK just because it was for battle rap. Do you get me?
No, I agree. Like I wouldn't have really gone like Manchester and even Leeds and shit. Like even if you don't battle there, like I remember in like my first few years, like I would go to all the events. Like I go Nottingham and shit. I'm going Manchester. I'm going.
In the van, in the Ian Daniels van.
Yeah, in the Ian Daniels van. It was just like, all right, we're just going to go to these events. Like, it was the thing. It was like, right, there's a big car. We ain't missing it. So even those things. And then you meet the man then from Manchester and then you might double back to Manchester because you got a battle there and now you know a couple people in Manchester and all of that. Like, I've got big love for all the Manchester car. I feel like battle rap has brought like some weird London Manchester unity beef thing that I just love because I hate all of them battle rap wise, but like I fuck with all of them.
Yeah.
But they're all on my kill list forever.
I hear that. Which one's at the top?
Well, Shorty's the only one left, I think. Briggsy, I think's chimed out. I think Briggsy's chimed out. I wanted to battle him a little bit, but I think we can just leave it a rest. He don't really want to battle me.
Do you think Shorty's gonna like ever actually accept a battle with you?
Yeah, Shorty's not scared about it. He's not like avoiding it. He's not like I think it would have happened if COVID didn't happen.
I think Shuffle T done him dirty. I was really, really surprised by that. Not gonna lie. Shuff done him dirty, free zip.
You think he free zipped?
Free zipped. But I done a prediction video saying that basically Shotty can't lose because he can do what Shuffle can't in terms of rap and this, that and the other, and I done this whole spiel. And then Shuffle just believe he looked like a dickhead, man.
I think you could argue certain rounds because for me, yeah, Shorty's second is like one of my favorite rounds. Like,
but he even looked pressured and like he's talking through Shuff's rounds. Like I don't know, I just feel like the whole vibe was.
I think he always talks through rounds, but this one weren't bad. I think he weren't talking bad for his rounds. It's kind of like
he was like appreciating him too much as well, like bigging him up and shit.
I think it's hard to not find Shuffle funny, bro.
Trust me,
like I think if Shuffle was roasting me and you know Shuffle in it, he's not got no real malice in it. So when he's just roasting you, I think all you can do is just laugh at him and enjoy it. I think I'd want to battle Shuffle just to hear like what he would say to me. Like,
no, of course.
Like literally, I feel like I go into a battle with Shuffle knowing, yeah, I'm just gonna bark on you, yeah, and I'm not like I'm just gonna rap with you, but you're just gonna say the wildest shit to me, and I'm just gonna stand there and let you do it. Like, quite it's hilarious and. No one else will really give you like a round like Shuffle.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
For like my own entertainment, like, because you know sometimes like you hear bare rounds against you and it's like you might like them, but they all kind of blend into the same shit. Like, I'm gonna do this to you, rare-a-tete, bar, punchline, rare-a-tete. Like, Shuffle will hit you with a round you'll always remember. Like, for your, or like on the receiving end, I don't have like many rounds I like remember going through, like thinking this was crazy or this is like I remember Clips' round thinking this guy's going off. Clips' round, I didn't feel pressured. I was just like, damn, this crowd loves you.
Who is the biggest person that you battle like in
Clips.
terms of Clips?
Yeah, it has to be Clips. Yeah. I don't think it's pretty. I don't think it's possible for me to probably get someone bigger than Clips anymore. Like Clips is still kind of like he's still on TV all the time and shit. Innit? So I think things like that back in them days was like gold. The fact that we got to battle people like Clips and shit is crazy.
But that's the thing, like them man loved coming over here, innit, and getting the opportunities to come over here and getting flown out and treated like fucking royalty because they had so many fans and that. And when you speak to a lot of the upcoming Americans and shit now, and they're like, yeah, I want this and I need that. And it's like, bruv, you don't even know what you're missing out on. Like, you get me, you're trying to haggle and hustle, but we ain't doing it to really make money off you lot. Like, we're doing it because the fan base, we know that the fan base love it and they're going to fucking appreciate it. And like, when you come, you're going to love and appreciate the love that you're shown. Do you get me?
But I think also back then for them, the incentive was like, Don't Flop was like the third biggest league in the world in like English speaking, right? It was like URL, KOTD, then Don't Flop. Like,
Don't Flop and KOTD were kind of neck and neck arguably at one point, innit?
Maybe, yeah, probably, yeah.
They're literally
like,
the same age, innit, this year?
Yeah, probably like it was that, but yeah, I just remember like view count wise, like in the world, it was like it was like URLs hitting millies, like kind of regularly, like the big battles are hitting mils plus mils. KOTD's getting like 500Ks pluses on their big battles. Don't Flop's getting like 200K, 250K plus on all their big battles, and then their biggest battles are getting like millies and shit.
Do you think URL messed up doing the app and caffeine thing? Because I speak to a lot of people now and they ain't watched URL in so long because they check for YouTube and they don't see any uploads.
I think yeah and no. I think a bunch of things happen. I think Surf going jail always fucks up URL. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of them people that just think that. I think whenever Surf goes jail for some reason, shit in URL just doesn't seem as fun. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but, they need people to make certain big battles. Man.
Yeah, I feel like they don't really have a star that usually like. Even when Surf, I don't know. I just think Surf was their like main superstar. Like, I don't know why. He did a lot for the brand. He's always pushing the brand. He's doing the media shit. He creates dumb narratives. Like I don't know. He makes, I think he creates a lot of narratives, creates a lot of big battles for himself, for other people. Started Midnight Madness. Like, he was on a tear before he left. And then, obviously, you got gun titles with him and Tay-Rock. They do the 2-on-2. I don't know. I think things like that fuck it up. And then Easy left. He was their newest star. So I think it's when they lose some of their big people because they can't just rely on Tay-Rock.
Like, Tay-Rock don't really mess with them anymore, does he?
Yeah, it's just you can't rely on Tay-Rock to be your ace. Like, because Tay-Rock has been their ace in the hole for like nearly over 10 years. Like Tay-Rock, like I feel like Tay-Rock is URL at this point. Like just because like he's the only one I feel like who consistently holds up everything like 24/7.
K-Shine's not battling because he's saying some contract politics.
K-Shine don't battle the... they just don't have like a new electric battler. I think Easy was their newest one. Obviously, Twerk's hit and miss. I think Nitty and Geechee just done too much, so they need to chill.
Geechee overworked, isn't it?
Yeah, I think Geechee suits doing the lower level shit for a little bit. I don't know why. So it's like it makes like when he comes back out for a big battle more impactful. So like I like seeing him doing like the thing against Bad News where he's just scrapping in them sort of battles. Cause he just seems more organic. It's not like, and I think even he said that he lost the love for it a bit because he was just getting bare money probably. Like Geechee probably cleaned up so much bread in battle rap in the last 5 years. Like, so much bread. So, I gotta respect that.
Definitely.
But, I don't know. It's good to see, though. It's good to see what's happening kind of with the change kind of back to YouTube. Seeing, like, ARP and...
Yeah, RB's killing it, man.
And the Riot and
told you, Big K is arguably the best battle rapper currently in the world, but... because he's not on URL, it's not really a debate. But when you think about it, he's recently beat Mook, A-Ward, this one. Like, he's on a steamroller, bro. And then what he done to that RD Boom and that, like, it's just like, he's one of the most, like, I meet people who's like, yeah, I know about that Big K guy. they don't really know about battle rap, but because of
But
that
they know
Ardy
the
Boom
snitch
thing
thing.
and that, yeah, like it's like he is actually one of the guys at the moment, but because he's not a main URL guy, people just brush it under the carpet, I think.
That shit was crazy. Snitch boy.
Are we ever gonna see a 2-on-2 with you and Yuzi?
I don't know. I'd love to, but
It's not
Do you
gonna
know what?
happen, is it, bro? Like,
do you know what? Yeah, there's not really that many 2-on-2 teams out there either. Like this is actually kind of the thing. Like if 2-on-2s were more smoky and there was like something I could light a fire up under, like me and him, like to make me really want to go out. Like, all right, you know what? There's 2-on-2 teams that are out there, but it's really and truly like a few people, and there's like none of them really make me hungry because it's like I've been around most of them for years anyway, and it's like there's no like fresh new team. Or
man
like
versus Dialect and Zen, I think could pop.
it could, but that kind of sounds more like a grime clash, and I'd like.
Yeah, why not?
We could do it. No, because I don't want to do a grime clash. And Yizzy wouldn't do grime no more. Yizzy don't make grime no more for the minute. Let's put on that. Yizzy's next few projects ain't grime. So I know he's trying to steer clear of mixing brands with that. And Yizzy's very conscious of that shit. Like Yizzy's very like brand conscious. So and I'm conscious of that for him. So it's like I don't want him to step into something and then we not really get it done properly because he's busy and stuff. Like, I know him, he'll be like, oh, I think we can bang this out quick. And I'll be like, no, we need to lock in ourselves like in a room for like a month and get this done. Like, because I trust him 100%, but I still need to clue him up on battle rap stuff. Like, he's never done it before.
Of course, safe.
But I think if me and Yuzzy had time to work out, I think we'd be disgusting. Just because we just got natural chemistry. And I'm used to writing with him for other shit, just projects and shit. But I do want to step out and do a 2-on-2 in general. I feel like I've got a couple potential partners in mind, so I might get working on that for next year. That might be a project I'll do for next year, like do a 2-on-2, because I'm running out of battles. Like Bizzo, Shotty 100% I want to make happen next year. That's probably like my number one battle. I probably want to do that actually before I take a Premier Battles title match as well. And then I want the Premier Battles title match. And this is where I'm conflicted, you know, because I don't really care who wins out of Bobby and Bizzo, because I don't. But part of me is like, I can't be bothered to rematch Bobby.
I hear you. I hate writing for the same person.
Yeah.
Twice.
So it's like, I feel like I'm not biased towards Bizzo, but I'm kind of biased towards Bizzo just because I don't want to rematch Bobby. And then I can't be bothered to battle Bizzo for not the title and then have to rematch Bobby. It's just adding another battle to shit I got to do. It's just making my day longer.
Cool.
So I kind of think I'm Team Bizzo just for my own convenience. Selfish reasons only. Really and truly, I give no fucks. I want you both to lose or both win, whichever. Whichever makes my battle schedule easier. But really and truly, yeah, I want Shorty next year. And if I could line a 2-on-2 for next year, that would be fun. Obviously, I've got a coffee coming up. Oh yeah, I got coffee. I haven't even spoke about that.
That reminded me, I forgot to buy milk, man. I'm so pissed. Literally, that just reminded me.
Yo, do you know what the worst thing is? I need to buy milk as well.
Bro.
That's actually the wickedest thing.
I had a black coffee this morning, but I don't know if I want to deal with that tomorrow morning.
I put a vanilla protein shake in my tea.
Yes. You're nuts.
Put the tiniest bit of it. You know the pre ones
Did
you
it
get.
taste alright though?
Tastes alright. You just need something milky in there. You know what I mean? Isn't it?
Cool. Alright, before we wrap it up, bro, have you got a celebrity crush? Even like growing up, who was the thing that you
Celebrity crush growing up it would have been someone dumb. I was a horny little kid, so it would have been like bare people I see on TV. So it'd be like Christina Milian, Christina Aguilera. I think I had a poster of her when she did that dirty video. Yeah, that sent the little 10-year-old me nuts. I was like, yo, wagwan, this girl is active. So yeah, I think I had a poster of Christina Aguilera on the wall when I was hella young. Don't know why mum's letting me have that because she was looking wild. I was hella young. You know them ages where you have pictures of gal on the wall.
See, I was lucky because I was not lucky, obviously, but I was in jail when I was 17, innit? So, man's wall in my jail cell was all the Hollyoaks chicks and that. The Hollyoaks chicks in their bikinis and that.
Oh, yeah. Oi.
Wow, I was going nuts.
Oi, the Hollyoaks girl back in the day.
Trust me.
I was a big Hollyoaks fan.
Trust me. I think most young men were big Hollyoaks fans back in the day.
It just came on. I remember, on the box TV, the thing with the aerial in my room, I had one of them where you still had to do all that. Yeah, I remember I just came home from school one day and it was just I just put on Channel 4 and this thing was playing. And it was an episode of Hollyoaks. And I remember I just kept watching it from there. I didn't even know what was going on. It was mid-episode. I think someone died the first episode and shit. I was mid-drama, you know what I mean? And I think I kept watching that for years. And then, yeah, Hollyoaks is the only soap I ever actually really watched.
I watched all of them at one point. But I watched actual TV in years.
Me neither. I stopped watching that shit time ago. But Hollyoaks, I just remember, was drama. Like, so much drama. It was mad. Like, it'd be sadistic, twisted shit.
Bare
like,
rapes and that, innit? Bare rapes, bro.
Bare
like,
fucked up
unnecessary.
shit. Bare rapes, bare, like, mass
Even
murders.
bears were getting raped and that. It was nuts.
Yeah, the serial killers and that.
Yeah.
I feel like EastEnders was always, like, normal drama.
Yeah, like,
And like
cheating and
Hollyoaks,
that.
yeah, Hollyoaks was twisted. Like, I found out my brother's my actual,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
baby of my, all this next shit.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, bro, thank you for coming on the show.
Hey, big thank you for having me, bro.
Where they gonna find you on the social medias?
You're gonna find me everywhere at GEMIN1_LDN. That's Gemini with a 1_LDN. Make sure you get tickets to see me kick Quill's stupid ass. Make sure you get tickets to see me battle Coffee Brown. She's a lovely lady. We don't say anything negative about the females because we'll get cancelled. I'm joking.
All right, yeah, the battle rap show. Do you know what the joke thing is? I was saying yesterday, because I filmed episode 9 yesterday, and I said episode 10, I got to get a good guest for episode 10. And I was joking, saying I'll get Gemini. And we did it today.
Bang.
Yeah. I subscribe. Tell your mum to subscribe. Tell her to tell her mum to subscribe. And then just tell the rest of the family and that, innit? Safe.
And click that notification bell so it comes up in your blood clot feed.
Trust me, daddy.
You're done.
When I was a little one.